And we indeed start with that story. 2 Mexican and 1 South African alleged drug lords are back in the Groblersdal Magistrate's Court in Limpopo in what the Hawks say the drugs confiscated are worth over 2 billion rand, and it is said to be the biggest bust on the continent. Let's cross now to SABC News reporter Lutendo Bobodi for more on this story. Lutendo, of course, this one a massive bust, and of course many people are concerned about the details of what has happened here. But please tell us what's to be expected today.
Thank you so much. You remind me of that particular day, the day of the bust, when police raided that particular lab. We were there and we saw everything. It was like in a movie, you know, police cordoning the whole area, and of law enforcement agencies, especially the Hawks, scouring every corner of that particular farm. And of course, as you said, 5 people were arrested, including 2 Mexicans who have since abandoned bail. 3 Mexicans who have since abandoned bail, and of course 2 South Africans, the farm owner, and somebody else known as Simpiwe Kumalo, who is said to be the kingpin, or who was also at the core of the logistic in terms of delivering chemicals and all that. Of course, the following week after the arrest, they appeared in court, and the Mexicans abandoned bail. I think basically, or in essence, looking at the fact that they came to South Africa illegally, and the chances of being granted bail were very slim. And of course, the 2 other South Africans continued. It was one of the longest bail hearings I've ever been involved in. It took weeks and weeks, and in the end, they were not granted bail. But today, it is expected that the court will sit just for referral to a higher court, and also an appointment of a date of the start of the trial. So there is not a lot to write home about today. But as you said, of course, it's a big case, and of course the state wants it to be referred to the higher court. Looking at the magnitude of the case, we're talking about a lab that is said to be the biggest on the continent of Africa, and which was producing crystal meth that had a street value of about 2 billion, Sagina.
Well, we eagerly await those proceedings to get underway. Lutendo Bobodi will be our eyes and ears on that story.